The Green Bay area by kick, but alas, it's still falling pretty steadily in and around Lambeau Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Super one. Super one.
On first down, gone. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Here's Goff. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black 20.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Goff on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Got his man. It's Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Hill. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
First down, and it's Hill again. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Hill. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he works free.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Mike's 56.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 12, Allen being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Zadarius Smith in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Mike 42, Mike 42. You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, Mike's 42, Mike's 42. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We go tonight. 120. It's our time. It's our time.
On 2nd down, Hill. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
Well, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And he's able to get it out of there. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Mike 1080. 56. check. 56. Undercut.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
56. Mike 56 right there.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He finds his target, Fuller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
Round 80. 56. Check 56. I'm going to run you over. Wide. Get wide.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Let's get this.
Allen's pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
They begin the drive with Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now Hill. He was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Now Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Watch tight end. Everyone, we got 4 down. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Kill. Ric Flair. Super. 17.
They are going for it. Goff. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
At the 44-yard line.
50. Like 20. Check 56. You don't want none. Pick up the ball. Super 1. 56 smooth. 56 is the mic. Coming for you. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
On 2nd and 9. Goff. He's going to air one out. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20.
56. Hey, Echo. Right there, 56. Hey, watch his flat, watch his flat. Watch his flat.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to send this one deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25.
Watch the middle. Watch the twitch.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
56 is the mic. 3 bucks, 3 bucks, 3 bucks. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Alert, alert, alert.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Hey, Zoom.
Let me what you got.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Allen, open man, here's Foster. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go. Let's go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing now is Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
4-2, Mike 4-2. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Open here, Adam Thielen. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Alert, alert, alert.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Here's Allen to throw it. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 11th touchdown of the year, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point up and through, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
180.
56. Hey, let's get this, get this. Louis. He's crashing.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
Now a first down throw, gone. He's going to sling this deep downfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
56.
A final shot before half for Allen. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
56 is the mic. No chance.
On first down, Allen. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Robert Foster with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Check three.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing on second down. Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Check 26. Check 9. Check 9. Check it back. Pass. Go. 54 is mine.
Looking to throw on second down. Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That's his second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Cut. Mike 42. I got him.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Allen. It's complete to Fuller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot.
56 is the mic. Don't get nervous. Kill.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Check. Hey, Haywood. Monk's 56. Get in the weight room.
Now Allen on 3rd down. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All day, just like that. Alert! SOS.
Throwing again. Allen. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Robert Foster, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills will add on to their lead. The point after is good. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. On 1st and 10, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's going to wind up in air. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Snags it for the pick. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Delta.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He's got Fuller. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. On 1st down, Jones. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And they try to sweep to Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
5 wide. Half 10.
56. Mike, 56. Right.
Hey, Charlie.
Here we go, D. All day. Defense all day. All day. Check. Fresno. Watch safety 3. Watch it.
All 52.
Safety 3.
Now on 2nd and 16. Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zadarius Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Hey, exit.
Allen now throwing on 3rd and long. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Get ready, get ready, get ready. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Pass. Shift. Hey, tight.
Rush in.
Shift.
Alert flare.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this one's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
42's the mark. Got to do better. Come on, we got it.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Robert Foster, 34 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Mike 29.
Throwing on second and long. Goff got his man complete over the middle. It's Jordan. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I got you.
Super 66.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling, and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 4. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Goff. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Check.
Throwing on third. Goff. Caught by Montgomery. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Two.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's go.
Here we go on fourth. Goff over the middle, complete. That's Jordan. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
For this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Now Goff on first down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. To try again after the sack. Goff looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jordan. That catch good for 5. It's third down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Super. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. Get your swerve on. 29 is Mike. Mike 29. He's tired of me.
Third and long. It's Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more.
Hold on. Check.
29 is Mike. Mike 29.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Here's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
It's second down and 10.
Here's second and 10 now from the 29.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Regular. Hey, seam 6.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Check three.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Buffalo, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And now they'll get the short week as they get set to play at Detroit on Thanksgiving. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance.